Panacea Acquisition Corp. That is a strong. You know what a panacea? A panacea is a cure-all. That is a very strong name. It's like we're gonna acquire something and it's gonna solve all of your problems. Or maybe they're hoping to solve the problems of all SPACs. Like this is the SPAC to end all SPACs. I don't know, man. This is a pretty assuming name. I kind of don't like it just based on that already. It thinks a little too highly of itself, if you ask me. Oh, it's new, pretty new. What is this? End of May. It got started in early April, so about 2 months old, and it has gone nowhere in that time. Been pretty consistent around $10 for its entire 2-month life cycle. So let's see, is there another hard part about these early stage SPACs is there's usually not a whole lot of news to go off of. This is a SPAC, right? Yeah, this is the boilerplate SPAC description intends to affect a merger, exchange, acquisition, blah, blah, blah. Hard part about these early stage SPACs is that there's usually not a lot of information to go off of. And it looks like that's going to be the case here. So whatever I say is probably going to be a crapshoot. But I can at least try to figure out what I can figure out. I'm seeing something about Nuvation Bio. Is that another SPAC? Or is that the company that is hoping to merge with? I highly doubt it has announced a merger already. That seems unlikely. Otherwise, I don't think it will be hovering around at such a consistent price this entire time. Business combination creating a publicly listed leader in a. Actually, maybe it is. Hold on. Upon completion of the business combination, over 850 million of expected cash will be used to. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Nuvation Bio, a biopharmaceutical company focused on revolutionizing cancer treatment by discovery. Special acquisition company. They have entered into a definitive business combination agreement. Upon closing the transaction, Panacea will be renamed Nuvation Bio. Its common stock is expected to remain listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the new. Actually, yeah, this might be that's super strange for. This article makes it sound like that is the company they are going to reverse merge with, but I've never seen it where a SPAC becomes public 5 months after already knowing what company it's going to merge with. I wonder if they Nuvation Bio closes transaction with Panacea debut. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's a different Panacea. I wonder if this is describing a different Panacea Acquisition Corp. Because look, this is Panacea Acquisition Corp. Dose 2. These articles might be for number 1. In fact, you know what? If I look up this ticker, this NOVB, I'm probably going to see that it's already listed. Yeah, it is. See? Nuvation Bio. This is for. Oh, okay, I got confused. This is for Panacea 1, but there's a Panacea 2 now, and I don't have a whole lot of information to go off of. They say they did their initial pricing and then nothing since then, so. I thought I would have some information to go off of. Maybe. There was a 24-month search period. PANA is $10 per share. There are no warrants. I'm still willing to give it a buy just because all super early stage SPACs I'm willing to give a buy. But again, that's kind of pie in the sky, though. And I'm kind of wondering if I should keep doing that, because the SPAC craze is over, I think. The age of the SPACs has ended. There is no SPAC craze anymore. However, I do still think that my previous ruminations over the SPAC life cycle still hold true. I don't see why they wouldn't. And seeing as this is still very early stage, I don't think it needs that hype. I don't think it needs that SPAC craze to do a initial, to go up once it does announce something. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have looked at the chart for that new, what was it called? Nuveme? No, wait, that's the name of a drug. I forget what it was called, but that other company that merged with the first acquisition corp. You know what I should have done? That sucks that I'm only thinking of it now. But what I should have done is I should have looked at that chart, and I should have looked at what happened to that one right around when the announcement happened, and then when the actual merger happened, because I think it would be a very good, what's the word I'm looking for? A very good example. No, not example. Example's not the right word. Actually, yeah, I guess example's the right word. A very good example of what will happen to this one when it finally gets around to those stages of the life cycle. Unfortunately, I did not think of that, so I didn't have time to. I can't go look at that. You know what? I feel like I'm just talking and blathering when I'm very obviously going to give this a buy in the end. So yeah, let's just go ahead and end it here with a buy.